What's up everyone, my name is Coop and welcome back to Cookin' with Coop. Today I have a very special and also completely permanent guest.
That's me!
My mom.
Hi everybody!
And what will we be making today?
We're gonna make something called Welsh Rarebit. Something I grew up eating my whole life.
Welsh Rarebit.
Welsh Rarebit.
Welsh Rarebit.
Rarebit.
And what is Welsh Rarebit?
Welsh Rarebit is a cheese sauce that typically you serve over a nice crusty loaf of bread. It actually originated in Wales, and Wales was known for its really, really tasty cheddar cheese. And somebody somewhere put this cheddar cheese and made it into a sauce and put it on a crusty piece of bread, and it spread like rabbits. So it used to be called Welsh Rarebit, but then people thought there was actually rabbit in it, so they changed the name and it morphed into Rarebit over time.
Sounds good to me.
Welsh Rarebit.
Anything with cheese is okay with me.
Now, this is something I grew up making, so it's been a while since I've made it, so I'm actually going to follow a recipe just so we don't miss any important ingredients.
Alright, so let's get started.
Alright.
What is our first ingredient here?
Butter, butter, butter.
Gotta have some butter.
Everything tastes better with butter.
We got a hot skillet here once again.
Yep.
Just gonna plop these on here.
There you
Maybe
go.
I'll use a tool instead of plopping. There we
Nice.
go. Ooh.
Get every little bit of goodness in there. Oh yeah.
You hear that?
That's good.
It's the sound of happiness.
That is the sound of happiness. We're gonna make something called a roux.
A roux, okay.
It's a French word. It's basically flour and butter, and it's the basis for any cream sauce, cheese sauce, bechamel sauce.
Alright.
It's kind of like a thickening and binding.
Sounds fancy too.
Yeah, it does.
A roux.
A roux.
So that's the flour there?
Yep. It is, let's see, a quarter cup of flour.
Quarter cup of flour.
I'm gluten-free, so this happens to be gluten-free flour. But you can use any flour you want. We're going to cook it for just a second. We don't want it to get browned. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. In this recipe, we don't want our flour browned, but we also don't want it tasting like flour. So we're gonna cook it for a second.
Okay.
All right. Now, I think we add some beer. Quarter cup of beer. No, half a cup of beer. This is gluten-free beer. You can use any kind of beer you want.
This beer is sort of tastes like Coors Light, I've noticed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think a heavier beer, a brown beer, like a dark brown beer would be even better, but they don't really have that in gluten-free beer, so it'll taste good though.
Maybe one day they will.
Maybe one day.
Once gluten-free becomes more accepted in our society.
I'm a trailblazer. All right, and we're gonna add some milk.
Some milk.
Recipe says a cup of milk.
Once again, back with the big spoonful of milk.
It doesn't look like a cup, but it's definitely a cup. So, like I said, I grew up eating this dish. Now, my mom, unfortunately, God rest her soul, wasn't the best cook. So when we would come home from school and we would see a pot of melted cheese on the stove, we knew Welsh Rarebit was coming for dinner. We were like, "Ah, thank God something's gonna taste good." And we were like, just so look forward to this cheese sauce. So
I mean, it's hard to mess this up, right?
True.
Like it's cheese,
Right.
it's beer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. So Grammy had a little leg up with this recipe.
It's an old family tradition.
It is. All right, now we're gonna add, keep going. I see you have a couple lumps, so we're gonna keep going till we just, get it smoother. We're gonna add some mustard, the recipe says. Let's
Some mustard?
Yeah, let's go with a half a teaspoon.
Okay. Come on.
Sorry.
Come on.
There you go.
Alright. Half a teaspoon.
Ground mustard. Yep.
Wow.
Perfect. Whisk that together.
Whisk it up.
Good. That adds like a little bit of tanginess. Mustard just is a really good thing to add to everything. And now we're going to put some Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Let's go with Let's see, it says a tablespoon of Worcestershire. I'm going to turn this down a bit because it's already getting thick. Nice.
Thick with 2 C's.
This is just it's kind of a funky thing. I don't even know what's in here. It's
what is Worcestershire
I don't know.
sauce?
It's like white vinegar, sugar, salt, onions.
Can I try a dab?
Yeah, garlic. I might even have some molasses in it. I don't know. It's like nothing we've ever had, right?
It's very sweet, very bitter at the same time.
It's very unusual.
It's really good. I would just drink that normal.
All right. Next, we are going to add our cheese.
Cheese.
Yes.
Best part.
Half a pound of cheese. Whoa.
Oh,
that's
gosh.
a lot of cheese. That's okay.
Half a pound of cheese, folks.
Half a pound of goodness.
The only thing that would make it better is adding more cheese.
Nice. Nice technique there, son.
Thanks. The splat technique.
Okay. Cooking with Coop.
Really excited about this cheese.
So we're going to get that going.
It's going to melt down.
Yep. They suggest in the recipe a couple droplets of hot sauce, which I think would be excellent.
Yeah.
That's something that's right up our alley. But you don't have to do it. It just adds heat, not necessarily flavor.
Yeah, I could see a little splash of sriracha in here.
I think we put a little splash of sriracha in everything, don't we?
That's right.
Oh, that's looking good, Cooper.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks, Mom.
That's looking like a nice cheese sauce.
You know, after a few episodes, you'd think I'd start learning something.
Should we give it a taste?
Let's do it.
See what's going on here, if it lives up to Grammy standards.
All right. I mean, it's pretty good. Very cheesy stuff.
A little boring.
I feel like it needs just like a little more flavor. I know we're following a recipe book, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's not all the way there.
I actually think this is really boring.
Oh, yeah?
To me, this does not have enough flavor at all.
Oh.
This recipe that we just followed is boring.
Oh.
This is kind of like a pet peeve of mine. Because people get so wrapped up in a recipe. I don't really follow recipes. I use them as a suggestion. And I know that people actually feel like they're failures as cooks because they make a recipe and it's boring because you didn't zhuzh it up. You gotta add stuff. You have to add garlic. You gotta add some more mustard. Add more beer. Add more Worcestershire. Don't go to the grocery store because you don't have an ingredient. Just figure it out. Just add a little more. You don't have to follow it to a T. You need to just do you. You need to do it the best you can and learn how to taste as you go along and improve and add on, right?
Yeah.
You just gotta do it the best way you can do it and be proud of it at the end. You don't have to like follow a boring recipe and be unhappy with it.
Yeah.
You add more beer if you want to add more beer, darn it. Just be you.
That's right.
I'm done.
These are the real lessons you teach the people.
So, with all that said, let's add a little more.
All right, let's do it.
So I really do think it needs a little more beer.
A little more beer?
Just like Mom's secret weapon was wine, the weapon is beer, and we need a little more beer.
Everything needs a little bit more.
Exactly.
How much more do you think?
Well, just go slow. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, just a dollop. Did you just take some beer?
No!
I might need it for the recipe. All right, I'll let you do that.
All right.
And I think it definitely needed more Worcestershire.
Yeah, that stuff.
This is a key ingredient. Wouldn't you say?
It's got so much flavor.
It does.
And especially with the kind of like flavors we're working
with.
with.
What am I doing here? Forget about it.
Forget about it.
This is what I'm talking about.
Just dump it in there.
Just dump it in there. Be careful, you go slow and steady because like I've said with mayonnaise and other things, you can't take it back, right?
Yes.
So you want to go slow, taste. Go slow, taste.
Sort of like chemistry. It's like
yes.
You gotta go a little bit at a time because if you go too hard, what am
things
I saying?
Blow up. I don't know what you're saying.
Things might blow up.
And you know what? It needed a little salt too, I thought.
Salt?
Yeah.
Trying to get this mustard mixed up in here.
Okay. Salt.
Salt.
Oh, you know what else I think it needs? I think it needs a little garlic.
Ooh, garlic.
I do.
I mean, everything's better with a little bit of garlic.
Sure. We'll start off slow. Just a snip, just a little dash.
Some powdered garlic.
Just some organic powdered garlic. Yep. I think we should test it again, but we'll use a different spoon because, you know, that's not cool. That's not cool. Ready?
All right. We're getting somewhere.
The beer definitely helped.
Yeah.
I still think it needs more Worcestershire.
Yeah. That you can tell. I can tell the difference just between the first time we put it in and that time.
Good.
It's definitely helping out. It's got like, it's like the yin and the yang kind of flavor going on there. Oh yeah. Oh wow.
I mean, we're probably working up towards 2.5 tablespoons, I would think.
Okay. Yeah.
At least. I think that's definitely needed. I think a little more garlic. Right? Smells good, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we need more milk because it's not too thick. Like if it were too thick, I'd either add more milk or more beer. I'd probably add beer just because anytime you can add flavor, it's way better.
Yeah, and I can see like the different kinds of beer you use, the different kind of flavors you get.
Oh, if we had a dark beer, it would taste even better. But I don't have that option because I needed to use gluten-free beer.
All right, so maybe like an IPA or some kind of
like a dark
lager.
Lager or a dark ale.
Okay.
Definitely. Let's try one more time.
Okay.
And hopefully this is it.
Oh gosh.
I think we're there.
Oh wow.
Right?
That's so much of an improvement.
Totally. It didn't take much more effort, and it wasn't that scary because we tasted as we went along.
Yeah.
We didn't, go crazy.
Got to eat more.
It's totally doable.
Yeah.
You just do you.
Just do you, folks.
All right.
So that's basically what we've learned today.
Right.
Is sometimes you don't need a recipe.
You don't.
You just need your heart.
It's a suggestion.
And your stomach.
Yes. It's a suggestion, and then you use what you have and make the best of it.
Excellent.
Now, I have some crusty toast that we're going to serve it on, and I also thought, wouldn't it be fun to even zhuzh that up a little bit?
Oh.
When my sister-in-law, we lived together for a year, and this was like a fallback, go-to late night, we need Welsh Rarebit snack.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like I can imagine you guys in the bros in the basement.
Oh, hell yeah.
Digging this Welsh Rarebit.
It tastes like 10 minutes to whip up. It's cheese, it's beer, it's bread, like,
right?
Come on.
What more would guys want? But we would pour our cheese sauce on bacon. So I have some bacon already
say
made.
that like that's something bad to do. Like, come on.
It's also very fattening. But how often do you do this? This is a treat. This is a special treat. And then I was thinking, I love sliced tomatoes on my grilled cheese. So why don't we pour some on, some tomatoes too?
Why not?
Right?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So we got some bacon, some slices of tomato.
Yep.
Your bread, again, gluten-free, but use whatever you got.
Yeah. Whatever you got. I think a big, nice, crusty piece of bread would be so much better than my little teeny, tiny, gluten-free pieces of bread. But this is what we have because I want to taste it.
All right, and it's Cooking with Coop.
It's Cooking with Coop.
Featuring Mom. So we got to appease the crew.
Now, I don't know. I think you should put the bacon down first, maybe for the one piece, and then we'll put the cheese sauce down first for the other piece and the tomatoes on top.
All right, give a little test.
I have no idea why, but I just feel like I want the bacon glued down.
Okay, so...
No, I want all the bacon on there.
Oh, all the bacon.
I'll put it all on there. Don't be chintzy. What? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Okay.
Then the cheese sauce.
I'm just gonna plop it right on, right?
Frick it.
Plop-a-rooney.
Mama. This looks delightful.
Come to Mama. This is so good. I'm sorry. I get excited about cheese sauce. Now you put your tomatoes on there.
Okay.
And
2 slices of tomato.
Oh, that's so pretty.
All right, so we got bacon version, tomato version. I guess you could say this is a vegetarian version and not vegetarian version.
True. That's a good point.
So what, we're gonna cut this up?
Yeah.
So we both get an even taste here?
Yeah. You gotta cut it in kind of like bite-sized pizzas.
Oh, this is a bite-sized piece.
Not for me. All right.
All right.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
Okay. This is a monster-sized bite.
Gotta get all the goodness in there.
Oh. That's so good.
I've died and gone to heaven. The bacon
Oh my gosh.
was so necessary.
It's true.
So worth it.
So worth it.
Cheese, bacon, bread. What more could you ask for?
So good.
Delicious.
All right, the tomato one seems like it's going to be like a bit of a letdown now. We just started with tomato.
Probably should have.
And ended with bacon.
Hey, it's gonna be refreshing. It's like a summer vibes going on here. Summer vibes.
Cheers.
Oh, good.
Really
That's really good. I love it.
Me too. Good job, Coop.
Thanks, Mom.
Well done.
Welsh
done.
Well done. Welsh Rarebit.
Welsh Rarebit.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching yet another episode of Cookin' with Coop. If you liked what we made, make sure to leave a like down below, maybe a comment on what you want us to make next time, and we will see you then.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.